Do you ever feel like no matter how hard you try, your mind just won't stay on one thing? You start working, but suddenly your attention drifts. Notifications, messages, thoughts, worries, they all pull you away. You blame yourself, thinking there's something wrong with you. But the truth is, the real problem is not you. The world around you is designed to steal your focus, and your brain has been trained to chase distractions. But here's the good news. Focus is not something you are born with. It's something you can build. Today, I'm going to show you how to take control of your attention, train your focus like a muscle, and unlock your true potential. By the end of this video, you'll understand exactly why focus is so hard, how your brain reacts to distractions, and the practical steps you can take right now to stay deeply focused and achieve more than you ever thought possible. Chapter 1. The real problem is not you. You might think the reason you can't focus is because you're lazy, unmotivated, or not smart enough. You're wrong. The truth is, focus is not about you. It's about how your brain has been trained. Every day, your mind is bombarded with alerts, messages, notifications, and endless streams of information. Your brain starts chasing these tiny bursts of reward, and over time, it becomes wired to be distracted. It's not a flaw in you. It's a response to the world you live in. Once you understand this, something powerful happens. You stop blaming yourself, and you start taking control. The real problem is not your ability to focus. It's the environment and habits that steal it. And the good news? Your brain is flexible. It can be rewired, trained, and strengthened. Today, you're going to learn how to take that first step toward reclaiming your focus and your life. Chapter 2. How distraction rewires your brain. Every time you check your phone, scroll through social media, or switch between tasks, your brain is learning something, just not what you want. It's learning to chase quick hits of dopamine, tiny bursts of pleasure that pull your attention away from what really matters. This is how distraction rewires your brain. You might think you're in control, but in reality, your attention is being hijacked. Constant notifications, endless apps, even the habit of multitasking train your mind to settle for shallow thinking. Over time, deep focus becomes harder. Patience disappears, and tasks that once felt easy now feel exhausting. But here's the truth. The same brain that was trained to be distracted can also be trained to focus. Every time you resist a distraction, every time you give your full attention to one task, you are rewiring your brain for clarity, concentration, and deep work. Focus is not a trait you're born with. It's a skill you. And just like any skill, it gets stronger the more you practice it. Understanding how your brain is being rewired is the first step toward mastering your attention. Once you see the patterns, you can start making choices that strengthen your focus rather than weaken it. The path to focus begins with awareness, and today, you're taking that first step. Chapter 3. What focus really means. Most people think focus is just paying attention or not getting distracted. But real focus is much deeper. Focus is the ability to direct your mind completely on one thing with clarity, energy, and intention. It's not about being busy, it's about being effective. Being busy can feel productive, but if your attention is scattered, nothing meaningful gets done. True focus allows you to dive into work, study, or practice, and make progress faster than anyone else. It's what separates average results from extraordinary results. Imagine a student studying for hours, but constantly checking their phone, scrolling social media, or thinking about other tasks. Compare that to another student who studies for just 1 hour, fully immersed, fully present. Who do you think will remember more? Who will improve faster? The answer is clear. Focus multiplies effort, learning, and results. Focus is like a lens for your mind. When it's sharp, everything becomes clearer. When it's scattered, everything becomes blurry. Understanding what focus really means is the key to unlocking your potential. It's not about willpower alone. It's about training your mind, designing your environment, and making small choices that lead to deep attention. Once you understand this, every action you take becomes more powerful. Every minute you spend becomes more valuable. And that's when your life starts changing. Chapter 4. Clarity before action. Focus without clarity is like trying to drive a car with no destination. You may be moving, but you're not getting anywhere. Clarity is the first step to true focus. It's knowing exactly what needs to be done, why it matters, and how to do it. Without clarity, your mind wanders, decisions stall, and energy is wasted. The power of clarity is simple. When you know your next step, your brain doesn't waste time on doubt or confusion. You act with purpose. You break tasks into small, achievable steps. You stop overthinking and start moving. Here's an example. Imagine you want to learn English. If you just study English without a plan, your efforts scatter. Grammar here, vocabulary there, watching videos, reading, listening, but results are slow. But if you get clear, today I will learn 20 new words and practice speaking them in sentences, your focus sharpens. Your brain knows exactly what to do. And progress happens faster. Clarity before action transforms overwhelm into momentum. It turns indecision into power. And once you combine clarity with focus, nothing can stop you from achieving your goals. Chapter 5. Environment shapes attention. Your environment is like soil for your mind. If it's messy, noisy, and full of distractions, nothing productive can grow. But if it's clean, organized, and designed for focus, your mind thrives. The truth is, your environment shapes your attention more than you realize. Every notification, every cluttered desk, every open tab is silently stealing your focus. Even small things, a buzzing phone, a pile of laundry, or background noise can fragment your attention and drain your energy. The harder you try to focus in a distracting environment, the more willpower you waste. But here's the good news. You can design your environment to make focus easy. Remove distractions, organize your workspace, mute unnecessary notifications, and create a space that signals your brain. It's time to work. Even simple changes, like keeping your phone in another room or turning off autoplay videos, can drastically improve your ability to concentrate. Your environment doesn't just affect focus, it trains it. A well-designed environment strengthens your attention like exercise strengthens your muscles. The more you surround yourself with focus-friendly conditions, the easier it becomes to enter a state of deep work, learning, or creative flow. Remember, focus is not just about willpower. It's about giving your brain the right conditions to succeed. Change your environment, and you change the way your mind works. Chapter 6. Training focus like a muscle. Focus is not something you are born with. It's a skill, and like any skill, it gets stronger the more you train it. Just like lifting weights builds your muscles, deliberate attention exercises build your ability to concentrate. The more you practice, the easier it becomes to stay present, resist distractions, and get deep work done. Start small. Even 10 minutes of undivided attention on one task is training your brain. Over time, gradually increase the duration. Techniques like the Pomodoro method, 25 minutes of focused work followed by a short break, help your brain adapt without feeling overwhelmed. Single tasking is another powerful tool. Multitasking might feel productive, but it weakens focus. True progress comes from dedicating your attention to one thing at a time. Meditation, mindfulness, and journaling are also exercises for the mind. They train your awareness, improve your patience, and help you notice when your focus drifts, so you can gently bring it back. Remember, focus is a muscle that grows with consistent practice. The challenges today, the distractions, the temptations, the noisy world are your training ground. Every time you resist, every time you concentrate fully, you're building mental strength that lasts a lifetime. The key is consistency. Daily, deliberate practice compounds. Small efforts today lead to extraordinary results tomorrow. And once your focus is strong, everything becomes easier. Learning, working, creating, achieving. Chapter 7. Managing Inner Distractions. The loudest distractions aren't always outside. They're inside your own mind. Worries about the future, regrets from the past, self-doubt, and random thoughts constantly compete for your attention. These inner distractions can be even more dangerous than notifications or noise because they feel invisible and unstoppable. The first step to managing them is awareness. Notice when your mind drifts, when thoughts interrupt your focus. Don't fight them harshly. Just observe and gently return your attention to the task at hand. Techniques like mindfulness and deep breathing train your mind to do this naturally. Another powerful tool is journaling. Writing down worries, ideas, or tasks clears mental clutter and frees your attention. Small mental breaks also help. Stand up, stretch, or take a short walk to reset your brain. Self-talk matters too. Instead of criticizing yourself for losing focus, remind yourself, I can bring my attention back. I choose focus now. Inner distractions are normal, but they don't have to control you. Your mind can be trained to notice, redirect, and strengthen attention over time. The more you practice, the more you create a calm, focused inner environment where your energy goes toward what truly matters, rather than being wasted on mental noise. When you master inner distractions, you master the true power of focus. It's not just about controlling your environment, but controlling your mind. Chapter 8. Focus and Learning English. Focus is the secret weapon for learning anything, and English is no exception. The more attention you give, the faster you learn, the better you remember, and the more confident you become. Studying English while distracted, checking your phone, switching tabs, or thinking about other things makes progress slow and frustrating. But when you focus deeply, even a short session can be more powerful than hours of scattered effort. Active practice is key. When you read, listen, or speak, immerse yourself completely. Repeat new words, form sentences, and use them immediately. Your brain learns faster when it's fully engaged. Immersing yourself in English content without multitasking, watching videos, listening to podcasts, or reading trains both focus and comprehension at the same time. Another powerful strategy is eliminating distractions. Close apps, silence notifications, and create a small dedicated space for English practice. Even 20 to 30 minutes of focused learning each day compounds into massive improvement over time. Remember, focus is not just about attention, it's about intention. When you decide to give your full attention to English, your brain absorbs more, your confidence grows, and progress accelerates. Focus turns learning into mastery. Your ability to concentrate today will define your fluency tomorrow. The question is, will you let distractions steal your progress, or will you harness your focus and take control of your learning? Focus is power. Focus is more than a skill. It is power. It is the force that turns ideas into action, goals into results, and dreams into reality. The ability to direct your attention, resist distractions, and give your full energy to what matters most is what separates those who achieve from those who drift. Every small choice you make today, resisting a distraction, committing fully to one task, practicing with intention, builds your focus muscle. And the stronger it becomes, the more control you have over your life. Focus amplifies learning, strengthens creativity, and accelerates progress. It is the key that unlocks your potential. The world will always try to pull your attention away. Notifications, noise, and mental chatter will never stop. But when you train your mind, design your environment, and act with clarity, nothing can steal your focus. So start now. Eliminate one distraction. Give one task your full attention. Take one step toward your goals. Focus is not just a habit, it's your superpower. And once you harness it, you hold the power to change your life.